Yo, fine scouts and intrepid internet travelers. Welcome to my channel. I'm Josh, your Binge Buffoon, if you will have me. Today, I will be watching the 5th episode of HBO's The Last of Us. Because Sunday came early. It's probably not Sunday when you're watching this. It might not even be Monday. It might be the far future. For a multitude of reasons, the most prevalent of which is my laptop kind of sucks, and I'm a bum. So subscribe. Come on! That was my Jerry Seinfeld. Come on! I'm tempted to sit here right now and record that again until I get the... Because usually the impersonation is way better. But that sitting here and recording over and over an endless cycle of Jerry Seinfeld, I think that would break me. Last week on The Last of Us, Joel and Ellie traveled to Kansas City. The two-headed monster that is Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey did have quite the bonding session last week, which was as heartwarming as one would expect. But that episode was surprisingly short, which, to be honest with you, makes me kind of concerned about this series because I know the story that they're trying to tell, and now we're at the halfway mark. I don't know if they're going to have enough time to do it, or to do it in a way that resonates similar to the way it resonated with gamers all those years ago. I just hope it doesn't feel rushed. But it's been cool, and I'm sure it will be cool either way, so fuck it. It's an adaptation, not a recreation. That's what I keep telling myself. On to the next one. Given how episode 4 ended, I not only imagine, I'm quite positive, as is everyone, that this episode will focus on and or properly introduce Sam and Henry. And for gamers, it'll be interesting to see how this series portrays them. I can't imagine they'll be much different than in the game, but every character in this series has been different in a variety of ways. Not just Joel and Ellie, but Bill was definitely dialed down on the loud, obnoxious front. Tess was more badass. Marlene's exactly the same. I also fully expect there to be some bloater in this episode, thanks to Kathleen's bad decisions. What else do I want to say? In my review for episode 4, I went on and on about character arcs and lies that characters believe and how that lie needs to be debunked over the course of their arc. And I think when I was talking about that, the game's ending and presumably the end of this season was on my mind too much. So I take back the thing about Joel's lie. Actually, I brought this up because Serena Grace, don't know if you're a subscriber. If you aren't, come on, subscribe. Why the Jerry Seinfeld? But she said, I think Joel's lie is that he needs to cut himself off from all emotion to keep himself from getting hurt again, like with Sarah's death. And his arc is learning that he still needs to let himself love. I 100% agree. I should have said that. Shout out to you. You're amazing. What else do I got? Nothing. Let's get into this episode. Reaction channel. Let's ride the coattails of other people's art. I'm putting socks on. It's fucking cold in Wisconsin, guys. Also, shitty Jerry Seinfeld impressions aside, no one's obligated to subscribe. Do whatever the fuck you want. Enjoy YouTube, however you see fit. Yeah, I'm from Wisconsin. It's in my accent, Wisconsin, you know? That's why I say you know a lot. Obviously, in the last episode, we saw that Sam, the younger brother, likes to draw superheroes. Not just that, he likes to imagine him and his brother as superheroes. In that final shot of him in the last episode, he's got the paint like he's wearing a mask. That's unique to the show. Who's shooting up a flare? Freedom. Oh. Okay, so we're gonna get to see how they overthrew Fedra. See, I gotta be honest, straight off the bat, we're seeing so much of other characters, side characters getting developed in this series that I'm worried about the lack of time we're devoting to developing Joel and Ellie and their relationship, but whatever, you know. Jesus Christ. But I did want to see Kathleen's role in this uprising. And maybe this is the cold open. Not cold open, we got the intro, but you know what I mean, the opening. Alright, Sam and Henry's, their backstory, that makes sense. It's a two birds, one stone thing. Theirs and Kathleen's brother. Sign language? Oh, here she is. Here she is. Just Negan with kinder eyes and no weapon of choice. Not yet.
Did it feel good betraying your neighbors to Fedra so that you could get medicine, alcohol, fucking apples?
Well, one a day, right? Keeps the doctor you killed away.
Did it make you feel safe?
Now he's gone forever. He's always away.
How does it make you feel now?
Very smart killing a doctor in the apocalypse or whatever.
Where is Henry? Your informers. Inform. Where is Henry?
Are they loyal to
Guess
Henry?
they don't know.
Or they just don't know? Who knows? One or the other.
Kill them.
He's with Edelstein.
She's the dual. The
Edelstein was a collaborator.
Elvis. That character.
He said he was meeting up with Henry and Sam.
Okay.
He had a place to hole up in the open city in case things went bad.
But things have gone great. Kansas City is free.
I just realized Kansas City's in the Super Bowl.
I swear,
What a coincidence.
I told you everything I know.
Of course you have.
I actually really like
You're
her.
a rat.
I really like her as an antagonist now. She's doing a lot better job in this episode with the whole I sound very nice, but I'm saying really threatening things.
Not my 7th priority, Perry. Is that what he is to you?
Are we really putting them on trial?
No. We are not really putting them on trial. When you're done, burn the bodies. It's faster.
Jesus Christ. Who's the creepy professor in Harry Potter? First introduced in Order of the Phoenix with the always wears pink? Chicks like that. Chick. Umbridge. I was going to look it up and then I remembered. You know, I read something the other day that said it wouldn't really be possible for everyone to have flashlights in the apocalypse like this because batteries would have long been, would have long become useless, you know. Oh yeah, the doctor, Edelstein.
You sure they don't know about this? I got it from a Fedra officer. Food? Whatever you brought. I barely made it out as is. So we're fucked on food. Ammunition? Empty. Yeah, so's mine.
I mean, Joel had a fuck ton of ammunition, but then he just abandoned everything in the truck. He didn't even grab his pack. The fuck's that about?
Is he scared? Yeah. Well, he saw a lot. He's scared because you're scared.
Right. Sort of comes back to what I was saying in my review of last week's episode about how we always look to adults for guidance, but in reality they don't know what the fuck they're doing. The most important thing they can do is pretend. So Sam is deaf in this show? I wonder why they did this. Inclusivity, maybe? Maybe this will play a role. Oh man, that's a great way to distract them. It's an ingenious move on Henry's part, really. And he just imagines them as superheroes, getting rid of all the bad guys. 10 days later. So this is probably caught up now, sort of. Maybe this is the day that Joel and Ellie showed up. Probably never, guys. He's gonna get shot. I will say this. I already like, I think, this version of Henry and Sam more. Yeah, I don't know. I can't put my finger on why right now, but the bond feels so real between them. Not to say it didn't in the game, but this hit me like quickly. Like, oh, they feel like brothers. He's coming back now. Maybe it's because Sam being deaf makes Henry all the more attentive. God damn, I love these guys already. Like there was a little man mist right here. Oh, he's gonna paint the mask on him to make him feel well, not not invincible, but all the safer, impervious. Hey, my brother do not know how to text back. Sorry, I probably shouldn't have said that. He's gonna be like, dude, don't mention me in that shit you're doing. Oh, right. So, yeah, Joel and Ellie, obviously. It's always cool seeing things happen from another person's perspective. This is why we're going to get these guys ammunition. Right. And this is where they're going to sneak up on them. And I was just kidding. My brother texts me back usually. I was just fucking around.
Joel! Eyes on me. Eyes on me. You don't have to worry about what to say.
This scene's not as tense now, obviously. Especially for new viewers, because we know that these are kind people.
Okay,
Even just the way you say it.
I don't know what the next step is with something like this.
Yeah.
So you don't hurt us. Right?
That's right.
It's a weird fucking tone, man.
That's just the way
That is how he sounds.
Everything is great.
Dude.
Fuck.
Yeah, Joel, Jesus Christ. And he's just, Joel just looks dangerous. Everything's great. Everything's fine.
Can I sit up?
Yeah.
He's wearing Frank's shirt, by the way.
Who are you?
I'm the most wanted man in Kansas City.
Oh.
Although right now, my guess is you're running a close
Right.
second.
Enemy of my enemy, right? Team up. Team up. Oh, they've already teamed up.
Where'd you get these?
From Bill. He's dead.
Yeah, he is. But at least he's happy. Wherever he is. Lived a full life.
I'm guessing you don't have one, so this means a lot.
Yeah, that was nice, Joel.
How old is he?
12, 13? I know he's younger than Ellie.
He's 8.
Oh, that's a lot younger than in the
I'm
game.
Ellie.
I think he was a little older and he had a crush on Ellie even, kinda. Or at least wanted to look cool around her.
I'm Joel. Look, you ate. We didn't kill each other. Let's call this a win-win and move on.
The people who have played the second game, you see how Joel hesitated to say his name?
Welcome to Killer City.
Killer City.
Raped and tortured and murdered people for 20 years. Hey, you know what happens when you do that to people?
Yeah, they fight back, and rightfully so.
They do it right back to you. I'm a collaborator.
I don't work with rats.
Yeah, you
Oh, he is a rat.
I know the city, and that's how I'm gonna help you get out.
Why help us?
Never killed anyone.
Wow.
I show the way. You clear the way.
Mostly for gameplay reasons. Henry obviously killed a bunch of people in the game. So the decision to make him a pacifist, I like it. It's going to make this all the more difficult for them to get out, and things are going to be emotional. This is a super fucking cool episode so far. This
whole area.
I think, one of my favorites.
She's in charge.
Leader of the resistance. If we get close, we get caught. No question. So how do we get across?
Way to keep us in suspense, Sam. Tunnels. You could have said that, Henry.
Kansas City is a...
How do you spell tunnels, brother? Always words. Let's figure it out.
Yeah, you're right. It's a great plan. So what do you need me for?
You gotta kill people, Joel.
You notice anything strange about this city? I mean, other than the strange shit you've already seen?
And there's infected. They're underground.
I did. Just not on the surface. Because I ever did.
So you want us going into a tunnel?
Everyone thinks that it's full of infected. It's empty.
You've been down there.
No, but
The Federer guy
guy
told
that
you.
I worked with told me that it's clean. Completely clean. They clear.
I doubt it's gonna be clean.
Okay, maybe there's one or two, but you handle it.
What if there's more?
Or one of those blind ones that sees like a bat?
Wait, you ran into a clicker,
2 of them.
and you're still alive.
Yeah, they are, man. This is Joel Miller and Ellie Williams.
Great plan?
No, that's my dicey as fuck plan. But as far as I could tell, it's your only shot. They're saying they're going to help us escape.
We need to get out of sight.
I think it's this way.
Get your gun out.
Wow. Why'd she do it like that? Like, yeah. And then she played it off like it wasn't a moment.
Plan
Yeah.
is good.
The plan is good. We've been down here 2 seconds.
That's kind of a pessimist.
I'm
Not
not
my
her dad.
dad.
Like how they both said that at the same time. That was cute.
I heard about places like this. People went underground after outbreak day, built settlements.
What happened to them?
Maybe they didn't follow the rules and they all got infected.
Like some Fallout shit. The game. But now they're making a Fallout series on Amazon, aren't they? That'll be interesting. Ish! For those who are curious, in the game, Ish is a character we never meet, but we learn about through notes we find as the player. We learn about his story.
I have issues 4, 5,
It's not
6,
really
7.
important in regards to the main plot. It's just a fun little thing.
Ah, so cool. To the edge of the universe and back. Endure and survive.
Title.
Endure, survive. Endure, survive. Fuck yeah, man.
That was awesome.
Yes! Come on! Yeah! Come on, what's the back? Yeah!
I might like the Ellie and Sam dynamic better in this.
If you were collaborating to take care of him, I shouldn't have said what I said.
Yeah, he gets it.
You know, I wasn't exactly telling you the truth before about me not killing someone. There was a man, a great man, and he was always forgiving. Sam, he got sick. Leukemia.
Oh.
There was one drug that worked, and it belonged to Fedra.
Oh. And you had to give up.
So I gave him something big.
This is Kathleen's brother we're talking about? The great man?
The leader of the resistance.
Oh! Someone said this in the comments that they thought Kathleen's brother was the leader of the resistance and that's why Kathleen is in charge now.
So, still think they should take it easy on me?
This makes so much sense. And I like it.
I am the bad guy because I did a bad guy thing.
Yeah, but that's the thing, is people make bad decisions in life. Your decisions, your bad ones,
Her father.
don't define you as long as you do your best to make up for them, right? Well, I guess it depends on what your bad decision is. It depends what you do. That's pretty bad. But he saved his brother. So, I mean, it kind of cancels each other out. Nothing's black and white in this world. It's all shades of gray morally. We gotta stop demonizing everyone for making mistakes. Public service announcement. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I get it now.
Have you been back to the room you grew up in?
It's also
No, fuck no.
everyone in this series
Couple
makes
hundred miles
decisions
away, it's not
based upon something that's either happened or could happen to the people they love.
When Michael and I were little,
Damn, that's good.
this room seemed so big.
Damn, that's good. Damn, that's good because I bit my tongue. Damn, that's good because now everything we learn about all these side characters and their stories parallel or mirror
This wasn't
Joel and Ellie,
room
Joel and
at all.
Sarah, whatever, you know.
He said, as long as we were together
Oh man.
in our perfect box, we would be safe.
Oh man. I get it now. I get our character way more now. We needed this. That other layer we needed, especially in addition to this monologue, this beautiful monologue she's delivering.
He would be horrified by the things I've done.
Right. Was Henry saying he was a great man and all that.
That Michael wouldn't want me to hurt Henry.
Yeah.
That he would want me to forgive.
Right.
I know that too.
Holy fuck.
He told me. He told me to forgive. And what did he get for that? What is the point of that?
Brother was a great man. We all loved him. But he didn't change.
Also, so a video game Tommy's down with the extremism. I know his name's Perry. I just want to call him Video Game Tommy.
We're with you.
The death of her brother lit a fire under everybody. Jesus Christ. Melanie Linsky's doing a fucking fantastic job in this episode, by the way. And I was kind of on the fence about her in the last episode. But that was a fantastic scene. I love the set design. Because this is just awesome right now, this street. Just reminds me of the sequences with them in that game. All four of them.
No, Ellie, never, ever, ever happening. And then I'm like, I'm gonna ask you a million more times. And he's like, what?
Where the fuck is that coming from? Shut up.
Well, this sequence is from the game. Is it not? Gamers?
Go. What are you doing? Get the fuck out of here. Oh, shit.
I remember Joel sniping from a rooftop, I remember sniping from a rooftop on Joel while they were on the ground.
I'm gonna go around, try to get in the house through the back, and then
And infected
If you
and...
go out there, he's gonna kill you.
It's dark and he has shit aim. Nobody. Do you trust me?
She does. She does. I love this. Let's go, Joel. If you get hurt or hit, just grab some gauze. I don't know, fabric out of your pocket. Go like this. Fixes everything. That was me making a joke about the animation for like med packs and stuff. Medicine in the game. Oh, an old man? We gotta kill this guy?
Put the gun down. Slide it over to me.
And this guy's so nice looking. He could be Santa Claus.
Please don't do it.
Yeah, dude.
Please.
I thought we were gonna see that one because we've never actually got they've been shying away from showing us the brutality of Joel's actions, like him shooting someone in the head. We don't get to see the bullet enter them. This is HBO and we haven't even seen anything gruesome like that. I know, I think I know why they're doing that, but
Fuck.
I thought that would have been a moment like, whoa, fuck.
Why do
Joel's gonna use the rifle. This was in the game, sort of, you know. Oh! Nice shot, Ellie. Don't waste an ammunition. This infected are gonna come up in total. This is gonna be crazy. You're just wasting ammunition, Ellie. See, now she's out. What a waste. Nice shot. Nice shot. Woo! Let's go, Joel. This is a great way to adapt that gameplay sequence.
Dead end, Henry. You want to step on out? Save us some time?
In the game, you're just keeping hunters and infected away from, or maybe just infected away from Henry and Sam and Ellie.
Just let the kids go.
The girl is with the man who killed Brian, and Sam. Well, Sam's with you. But did you ever stop to think that maybe he was supposed to die?
Jesus, Kathleen, he's a kid.
Well, kids die, Henry. They die all the time.
So do brothers, asshole.
The world revolves around him.
You think the world revolves around you and your brother just because?
Everything?
Yes, I actually think saving a kid. Remember, I said this. I actually think saving a kid is the right call. Saving a kid's the right call, because if we don't save children, it's the trolley problem, right? In
Henry. Enough.
philosophy, we hold on to our humanity by making the decisions that are the most humane, the ones motivated by love, not the logical decisions necessarily. Well, it's a balance.
It ends the way it ends.
Joel's gonna shoot her in the head. Let's go, Joel! Nope, infected are coming. Holy fuck! Holy fuck! Ah! Oh! 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 We didn't get infected for, like, basically 2 episodes, and now, whoa! Just a tidal wave. Let's go! Run! Although I know something. Ah! Good shooting, Tex. He's from Texas. Fun fact, Tommy was the sniper in the... I forget what branch of the military he was in. Holy fuck. It's a bloater, ladies and gentlemen! It's a bloater! Ah! Holy fuck, dude. Let's go! I'm rooting for him. The bloater kinda. Let's take out Video Game Tommy. Let's do this. Let's go, bloater. Sorry, Video Game Tommy. Get wrecked, Video Game Tommy. Oh! 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 That was wild. Holy fuck, that's creepy. It's like Ellie if she was a clicker. Damn, they do a good job with the design of these things. And Joel's like just really worried about her now. Wow. The concern on Pedro did a good job with the concern on Joel's face there. Good shooting, Tex. This is so good. This is so good. Woo! Nice, Ellie. Nice. Nice. Get the fuck out of here, Kathleen. Oh, that was... Is that it for her? That's how she goes out? All that character development with her, and it didn't... I thought it would tie into her death somehow. I mean, I guess this is all a result of this is all a result of the decisions that she's made, so... Oh god, now we're at this part of the game.
You think they'll be okay?
I know what's coming, and I'm sure it's gonna suck.
What's that comic book say? Endure and survive.
Endure and survive. That shit's redundant.
Yeah, it's not great.
It is redundant.
Look, I don't know exactly how I'm getting to Wyoming. I'm probably walking.
You can come.
You know, if you want to.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Chance to have a friend. I'll tell him in the morning. New day, new start.
Are you ever scared?
Do I not look scared?
Because this is this interaction they have, you know, but they have it verbally in the game.
I'm scared all the time. Scorpions.
That's what she said. What about you? Scared of what happens next? Turn into a monster, is it still you inside? Yeah. Oh, he shows her. This is different. This is gonna make. What the fuck are they gonna? What is she? How is she gonna react? He doesn't show her in the game. The morning comes and he's turned.
My blood is medicine.
What? What? She's gonna try this? It's not gonna work. She's gonna try and it's not gonna help, and then we're gonna get the same sort of... What the fuck? What the fuck? Is it actually gonna work? No. No. The consequences of this working would be astronomical. I said it wouldn't even make sense scientifically at all. That would be so... Oh, God. Oh, no.
Hey.
Oh, no.
Are you okay? What did I do? What did I do? Give me the gun, Henry.
In the game, it cuts to black right after he shoots himself in the head. We don't get any of this in them burying and stuff, which is nice. It is. That was fucking rough.
Which way's west?
I'm sorry.
Let's go.
What a fucking episode. Aside from the pilot, this was the best episode so far, in my opinion. Everyone touts the Bill and Frank episode as like one of the best episodes of television ever. Within the context of this story, this is my favorite episode. I was certainly high in this episode when I said all that. So this review might feel like a bit of a heel turn. See, that's why I wait to do reviews, because it allows me to be more objective. Also, there's a tiny chance that I'm in a bad mood today, and you're in for it. Episode 5 of The Last of Us. I'll begin by saying that I loved Lamar Johnson and Kevin Woodard, I believe those other names, as Henry and Sam respectively. They knocked it out of the park, especially in their final scenes. I think Henry especially was more likable than in the game. Granted, in the game, he does leave Joel to die. So, as the player, Joel, being left to die, that rubs you the wrong way for a minute. You understand why he did it, but it does rub you the wrong way. That said, I think a lot of the changes to Sam and Henry and their story were geared towards making their fate all the more heartbreaking, and it definitely works. But if you do take a minute to think about it, as someone who's aware of the source material, it becomes pretty evident that's what they did. For example, Sam being deaf makes him all the more reliant on Henry. It makes their bond stronger. It makes Sam's relationship with Ellie a little bit different. She's the older sister here. And that final note she leaves him on his grave in the wake of his death, I mean, she's just motivated in a way we didn't necessarily see in the game. Which way's west, right? I think you can tell in my reaction, I thought there might have been a chance that this blood thing, her trying to save him, would have worked. Because Sam's younger here. He's just a boy, which makes his death, again, even more brutal and heartbreaking. Why did they make him younger? Probably because they found the perfect actor, and that was just how old the actor was, to be fair. Also, there's the dialogue change when Sam comes out having turned and Henry shoots him. He starts saying, "What did I do? What did I do?" In the game, he says, "It's all your fault." And he points the gun at Joel and he starts blaming Joel. He's just, freaking out. Because in the game, he's a killer. Here, he's been softened. He's a pacifist. And I think they did that so that this guy who's presumably never shot someone, then has to shoot his brother and then himself. Yeah. It's rough. Still, softening Henry doesn't necessarily make sense, because it's even harder to take care of Sam now that he's dead than it was in the game. And this episode makes it very clear that this world isn't suitable for children. As much as Ellie tries to create an atmosphere for Sam, in the game she gives him a robot. In the show she tries to save him. But none of it is effective. What is effective, of course, is Sam's death, hammering home the point of what I just said. This is not a world for children. Also, I don't know if there were child clickers in the game. There probably were. Maybe I'm just blanking right now. But that, again, hammers home that same message. They nail infected in this show. And the decision to do that action sequence at night made it all the more tense. The fucking bloater, my God. What a specimen. So yeah, I think you could argue that Henry and Sam's backstory was overdone, especially the stuff with Kathleen and Sam having leukemia. I think they just did that to draw parallels with the main characters, which they've done every episode. Again, this show is very aware of the game and where the story is going, but I think they could have accomplished everything they wanted to by just focusing on Joel and Ellie more. There's a part of me that feels like they're forgetting to do that because of how much time gamers spent with them in the game. I'd be very curious, and I want to know in the comments, how connected people who are just even though I'm being very spoilery in this reaction, and I might get even worse. So if someone who is only watching the show is watching this, and I've alluded to anything in a way that feels like I spoiled something, I'm sorry. But if you've never played the game, I'm very curious to know how connected you feel to Joel and Ellie at this point. And I'm going to ask that same question when season 1's over. They were great in this episode, but I wanted more of it. I did start to like what they were doing with Kathleen, but why do all that, build her up like that, and then just kill her right away? And kill her in such a... was she killed by a child clicker? Maybe there's some symbolism there. I don't know. It just felt kind of like a waste of time in retrospect. It was enjoyable, and Melanie Linsky killed it, but yeah, I don't know. I did react kind of that way in my reaction. I guess you could argue that her optimistic brother, Michael, is a stand-in for Marlene or other good leaders. In which case, again, I'd argue that this show is just trying to make convoluted parallels or draw convoluted parallels. Regardless, those are all kind of just issues that I felt obligated to point out because, yeah, like I said, I had a bad day. Plus, negativity gets more clicks, right? Let it all burn. Just kidding. I did love everything in this episode because it got things on track story-wise. The last 2 episodes, as good as they were, in my opinion, just lacked momentum. This episode ends on a note of forward momentum, and I can't wait to see what's next, especially since Pascal and Ramsey are at the top of their game now and truly feel like they're embodying these characters. Even though I've said that probably already in past reactions, maybe just to be nice or being optimistic because I'm rooting for them. But now I genuinely, truly, absolutely believe it. Until I say I mean it next week. I know I'm inconsistent. I'm a head case. It is what it is. On to Wyoming. And that's all I have. Big love to everyone who was bored enough to join me. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Drive me off this platform if you must. Otherwise, like, subscribe, drink water, stay young. And remember, don't be an idiot. Be a buffoon. Peace.